Hey guys, Ken Furukawa here, and in this video, I'm going to update you on my case study where I'm building a profitable affiliate marketing business using the power of YouTube. And this week's video is to update you on Marketing Academy week 7 and 8. So I just completed this week right here. This was called Conversion Optimized Funnels, and I've already completed, I should say, my money-making email funnel with my first automation and emails. So when I first started this journey, for this channel at least, I basically followed along the training and created my lead magnet. And the delivery mechanism was very simple. It was an email autoresponder where when somebody opted in, boom, they got the email and there was a link for them to download the email autoresponder. And that was it. Okay. But in week 7 and 8, this is where we kind of kick it up a notch because now we've got to prepare ourselves for that influx of traffic that's going to be coming in. Okay, because I've been creating content consistently each and every week. I've created a buffer, and I'm going to talk about why it's important to create a buffer in just a moment. But I created a buffer, and so now I need to start planning out for when that traffic starts rolling in. Because right now I've got no traffic, right? So let's take a look at my channel. I mean, basically, I got 8 subscribers, but the traffic is bare minimum, it's bare bones, right? So I need to start building out my workflow now so that when I do start getting traffic, everything, starts running smoothly, okay? And I don't have to worry about it. Because if I built out my workflow when I had all this traffic coming in, then, there's more chances for error. I want to be more rushed, okay? So what I did was, following along with the Marketing Academy, is I built out this workflow. Okay, so workflow and automation, I'm going to use these terms loosely, okay? Because for some of you who aren't using System.io, maybe you're using GetResponse or Aweber, they have different terms, okay? But in this video, workflow automation, I'm going to use them loosely, and basically this is it right here. This is an automation. This is a workflow, okay? So I built this out in System.io, and I just added on to what I originally did. So normally when they opt in, right, they are going to get that confirmation email where they get delivered that lead magnet, right? They can click on it. But now we're adding in things like tags, and we're working in resends and things like that. It can be a little overwhelming if you're not familiar with this stuff. But if you follow the Tao Marketing Academy, Philip outlines this step by step. He even gives you a diagram. You just follow it. Okay, so I followed it. And it was very, very simple to build out. I probably spent more time writing the emails than anything else, but it's very simple when you have AI tools. Okay, so what I did was I followed along with the training. I did a resend if somebody didn't click on the link. Okay, and then once they've done that, though, once they've gotten that thing delivered, the lead magnet delivered to them, and they've downloaded it, that's where I created a value sequence. So once they've gotten that lead magnet, now I want them to see the value in it, and I want them to implement what's inside of the lead magnet. So I created a series of emails with resends in case they didn't click on any of the links in my emails. And basically, I'm sending them back to the lead magnet. I want them to accomplish something because that's the whole purpose of my lead magnet, is to help them accomplish something. And, that way I can build up that trust with them. I can show my authority, right? And this kind of primes the pump, so to speak. So when I start promoting products later on, they're going to see that, hey, this guy provided me with value. I trust him, and therefore they're willing to take a look at the products that I promote. So I created a sequence that I attached to the delivery of the lead magnet, right? So after it's delivered, then they go into the value sequence. I send them back to my lead magnet, urging them to take action, okay? So this goes on for probably about 3 days, right? I want to build up that trust, and it's not about selling, right? You got to provide value too, okay? So I did do that in those 3 emails. And then afterwards, that's when I decided to tack on a promotional sequence that's related to the value emails that I sent, that's related to my lead magnet. Okay. So if you guys, don't know, my channel is Lead Magnet Authority. So everything that I do is all about lead magnets. And so the product that I'm promoting, the promotional sequence, involves a product that I'm promoting called Lead Creator. Now, if you guys want to check this out, I've left the link down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. And basically, it's a smooth transition for me, okay? And so what I did was I created a promotional sequence where I touch upon pain points felt by people trying to create lead magnets. And really kind of, I want to show that I can relate to them because I can. Creating lead magnets is a pain in the butt, right? But with Lead Creator, it makes it so much easier using the power of AI, okay? So what I wanted to do was touch upon those pain points, and then towards the end, I wanted to talk about Lead Creator and how many people are using it and the success they've had, and basically promote Lead Creator to them. It's a natural fit. That's a product that I'm promoting, but that's how I kind of enhance my workflow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to activate my workflow, and I'm going to then test the workflow. Because I don't have any traffic, this is the perfect time to test it because, if somebody hops in there's only going to be one person maybe. Then, if something's not working or wrong, then, it's not that big of a deal. But if I got a lot of people coming in, then it becomes a big deal. So I'm testing it now, and I'm going to see if everything is delivered properly, if the emails look good, if the links are working. And once that's done, then I'll be confident that once all of these videos start generating more and more traffic, that my workflow is going to work seamlessly. All right, guys. So make sure if you're following along, check out your checklist over here, the implementation plan checklist. Go down over here. I was creating 2 pieces of content per week, created a buffer, and this thing worked perfectly. The buffer is what you got to do, guys, if you can do it. Because I got sick. My entire family got sick. Then I was promoting a product, okay? And that took up a lot of time. And having that buffer meant that I didn't have to worry about my Lead Magnet Authority channel because things were working while I was working on other stuff. Okay, that's the reason why you want to have a buffer. So now that I've used up that buffer, I have to go back and start creating that buffer again, which should be very, very simple to do. As Philip had talked about, his 80-20 rule is 20% should be focused on learning and 80% is on content. All right, so right here, I've been doing that. I've also watched the email marketing development module as well as the email funnels and income streams module. And then I followed that up with the $3,000 case study. Okay, so this only took 20% of my time. 80% of my time obviously is going to be focused on content. So guys, so far so good, smooth sailing so far. Nothing really, no snags right there, except for getting sick and having to spend my attention on a different project. But again, having the buffer really helped out. So I hope you guys found this update to be helpful. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below to my playlist. Go ahead and watch the entire thing, and you can follow along with my journey. And in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be updating you guys on week 9 and 10. And so with that, guys, I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Ken Furukawa from Lead Magnet Authority, and I'll see you guys in my next video.